Good morning and welcome to day 11 of the Red Letter Challenge here at Ascension Lutheran Church in Citrus Heights. It's Sunday morning and I sure hope that you'll join us today for worship, online or in person. Our text today says, "Let us eat and celebrate." Jesus invites us to be a part of the celebration every Sunday when we gather for worship. We understand that as a celebration of the resurrection. And so when we gather for worship, we should think of that as a time to celebrate and to be up and uplifted. Unfortunately, Christians are thought of by many as people who aren't fun, that we don't know how to have a good time, how to party, as it were. And unfortunately, we can reinforce that perception by the ways that we interact with the world and by what we perceive or long for, at the risk of making some of you angry. I think of the parable of the prodigal son. I know that's a story that many of us get frustrated with because we identify with the older brother as we watch the younger son go off and enjoy his inheritance as he blows it on dissolute living and ends up living in a pigsty. And some of us see that as partying and having a good life. We don't understand why the father figure isn't more sympathetic to the older brother, the one who stayed and worked with the father. I think in that story, the older father has no idea that the older son isn't happy being there, doesn't understand that in fact what he has lived is the good life. And I think the prodigal, as he comes back, of course they have a party to celebrate him coming back because he is coming back to the good life, living in the presence of God, living in the presence of the Father, even though it isn't always easy, and sometimes it's work. That's the good life. If we were to interview the prodigal, I think he would have happily given up all of that dissolute living that he had experienced. And we shouldn't see that as what's desired and that's what we are giving up. No, we should see living in relationship with God as the reward that it is and a cause and reason for celebration. This morning during worship, we're having a baptism. What a wonderful time to remember that we are children of God. And we will celebrate the good news of that baptism by having cake after worship. A party as we welcome this young child into the family of God. So I hope that you can find time today to celebrate with us, celebrate God's love, and to live in celebration for all that God has given you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.